problem. So now, what made that purple tea stand out for you? Because I'm thinking there's tea now in general, and then now there's purple tea. Did it make sense financially? Was it more expensive, or was it cheaper than regular tea? Or what made you more inclined to use it?
So number one, it does not require the use of pesticides.
Mm-hmm.
It is resilient in how it grows.
Mm-hmm.
It's unique only to Kenya.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually literally only grown in Kenya.
Yeah, so that's a standing factor now.
For me, that was it.
Mm.
That was it. Then aside from that, there was the scientific data
Mm-hmm.
and the benefits that
Mm-hmm.
we got.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
would you say it was cheaper, or
no, it's
Mm-hmm.
actually not.
It's actually more expensive.
Yes, but
Mm-hmm.
what I was going for was the value.
Mm.
And
Okay.
the customers or the clients who are into value.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, yeah.
While doing research on, BU, or rather you said it's bouquet.
Bu.ke bouquet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as I was doing research, you mentioned that it is actually you can consume it. You can get the benefits from consuming the tea and also applying it topically.
Yes.
So now, how did that? How are you able to incorporate that into a cosmetic thing now?
So I keep talking about the data. So
Mm-hmm.
this was very important because there's data you can marry
Mm-hmm.
and there's data you cannot.
Mm-hmm.
There are ingredients you can play with internally, but the
Mm-hmm.
moment you introduce elements like heat or such,
Mm-hmm.
it performs a different way. So there are ingredients that you can play with.
Mm-hmm.
And introduce elements like heat, and they will not change. So purple tea is one of them.
And that's the thing, actually, with most things, because I was thinking, yes, it's a good as a natural ingredient in its natural state, but once you take it through processing, do you lose the value?
When you use what we call cold processing
Mm-hmm.
on purple tea or green tea, then you do not use the values or the properties of the tea. So that's so you get your benefits internally and topically. Yes.
Okay. And what are the products you've been able, so far to manufacture, rather to produce out of purple tea?
So far we have about 21 products made with purple tea. This includes shampoo bars, shampoos with green tea, because there are those now who want to open to purple tea, so we had to introduce green tea, then purple tea first. We have conditioners, we have hair oils, we have purple tea hair oil, then it's a dry oil, the first of its kind. We have body creams, and gels. Yes.
Okay. And now in the cosmetic industry, obviously doing purple tea is a selling factor of its own. It's a unique property. But there's always the how safe is it for me? Yes, you have done your due diligence. You've gone through all this checks and balances to make sure that it's consumable and it is, okay for human consumption. But now to the clients, or rather to the consumers, what assurances do you give them and tell them this is actually good for you?
First of all, unless you're allergic to tea generally, tea is good for everyone. Tea is healthy. It's even healthier than coffee, I would say. And for us, we're keen about everything, starting with the farmer, how it's grown, because now that ties into the safety of the end product. So we work with farmers directly. We get fresh tea from the farm during harvest season. I do the extraction myself alongside. Yes. I do the extraction alongside a food engineer, so that I ensure my ingredients are tops.
Are A1.
They're A1 all through. I see the formulation process through most of the time. That's where my strength lies and my interest as a creative. And we've unless honestly you're
allergic to tea,
it's impossible.
Okay.
It's quite safe. It's even recommended. Yes, as opposed to all the other products we're buying off the shelves in the supermarkets. Yes.
Yes. You have mentioned that you're a creative, and this led you to experiment with these new things and turn them into a cosmetic, product.
Yes.
But did you have a background in what you're doing right now, or did it just follow a passion route and you took it up?
So initially it did follow a passion route.
Mm-hmm.
So while I was starting in 2014, I decided to get into serious formulation, and I studied formulation. So I decided to, I did that in a School of Formulation in UK. It's called Formula Botanica.